So what did you say is your pattern? Because you said in your message, you said struggle with kind of the
longer
irons.
Yeah.
So would you feel comfortable with 7?
Generally, but I mean, look, there's these inconsistencies. So that one was left, and the first one was right.
I would say, or as a general rule, we kind of say club face is king. Your grip is slightly strong, which basically means that you've got the club face twisted down through the backswing, which is closed. When you're at the top and the club face is closed, one of two things is going to happen. Either the ball's going to go left, or you're going to do some things in the downswing to try and offset it.
Yeah.
At the moment, what happens if I look at your lead hip, and if I was to put a line on it, when you get to impact, it's pretty similar in terms of where it is. It's not sort of further back, it's not further forward. What I would like you to do is at impact have that further forward. I'm looking at your golf swing saying, right, if I can get you in the downswing to shift more, what do I think would happen if I got you to shift more? Well, I think you'd lose the heavy shots, so your strike would improve.
Yeah.
And I think you'd have a little bit more control of the face, stop it going left. So I want to make a little change in setup. I just want you to get this foot and just tweak it a little bit. Rotate it a little bit more out, turn it out, beautiful. So the heel didn't change. And then with the right, slightly less, but the same movement. So heel stays in place, beautiful. That's going to feel like a penguin. Okay? When you watch this back, it'll look perfectly normal.
Okay.
I like the fact that you said you've done, a little bit of trying to get the handle forward. That's another component, because if I push the handle forward, you can see what it's doing to the face.
Yeah.
It's helping sort of in terms of that aspect there. So if I just move the ball out of the way, you can use my foot if you want to push against that. Okay, I want you to try and keep the head where it is. And I want you to take your hips and your thighs and push them towards my hand until you feel my hand. Keep going, beautiful. Now hands are going to come forward a little bit. Now try and keep them forwards. And if you can, as you're keeping them forwards, add a little bit of rotation in them towards the target. Other way, sorry. There you go, beautiful. Hold that there. That's basically where your impact needs to be.
Okay.
So head wasn't really that different, but hands are more forward, weight is more here. So just go from setup and just go into that position. Beautiful. Go forwards. Beautiful.
Okay.
How's that feel?
Like I'm going to fall over?
Strange. Yeah. However, if you do it again, beautiful, good. There would be the ball. From here, it's almost impossible to get the ground before the ball.
Yep.
Because you basically swing your club, you can relax around your body on a big circle. That movement is moving the circle forwards. So we'd avoid the contacts before the ball. Which is why I want to do that, because it'll improve your strike, but it'll also change a little bit of the path, a little bit of the face. So the first thing I want you to do, get yourself set up for me. You're going to try and find that impact. So beautiful, good. Try and keep the weight forward. And then from here, you're going to try and hit me some shots that go 30 to 40 yards. So level with the tyre. So you're going to basically keep your weight forwards. You're going to go little backswing, and you're just going to sort of continue to turn through. So from here, then you would continue, and you'd try and hold in this position.
Do you want me to start in that position?
Correct, yeah. What you can do, which helps a little, is bank the foot. So as I'm trying to go here, I can sort of bank this foot a little bit. So I'm going to go over here. Head is going to stay still. Obviously, I'll be able to help you. Hips forwards, handle forwards, bank the foot a little bit. And then from here, just going to go little swing and go through. Little backswing, short, and just punch it out there. Good. That's when you're done. Yep. Good. Good. The next sort of phase to this, we've given ourselves a sort of an idea of what impact feels like by putting yourself there. The next goal will be to say, can we move there? So now, we don't necessarily want to be going at full speed, but I'd like you to take a setup where you've got those feet a little bit more flared. You're going to make a little backswing, and then you're going to basically try and get your belt buckle at impact more over your left instep.
Yep.
So we're trying to essentially hit a shot from the same position you were just in, but we're trying to move to it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go little backswing. And even though you're hitting it sort of 100 yards, not 40, you're looking to finish very much on this left foot.
You can just edit out the 40 yards bit.
Correct. This is nowhere near your club, but I want you to feel like you get to my club at impact. Very good. Okay, good, like it. Your golf club swings around your body on a circle. So that golf club is never traveling in a straight line. It's always on this curved arc. So if you could imagine at this point here, my golf club is traveling quite a lot down towards the ground, but also quite a long way out to the right. There is a point where that golf club is traveling pretty straight, and there's a point where it's starting to travel
Yeah.
left. So basically what we're saying is if we hit the ball earlier in the swing, the club is more likely to be travelling to the right. If we hit it later in the swing, the club is travelling more this way. So because your club path was fairly straight, what we've done is through your hips and through what's little sequencing is we just moved your whole swing a little bit further forward.
Yeah.
So you strike the ball slightly earlier, which is why we're tending to swing the club about 2 to 3 degrees to the right without you having to think about swinging to the right.
Yeah.
If we'd have done the opposite, if we'd have got you set up like this, your club path would start to go more left.
Yeah.
So we're trying to just think about you swing the club around you on a circle, how can we use that to our advantage? We needed the hips to go a little forward. That will help us with strike, but it'll also help us with club path. So if you want to jump on, take a normal setup. Okay, so all you're going to do, you're just going to mimic that impact position, but you're just going to try and go at full speed. So as a backswing, the key thing for you is during the backswing, you're not trying to move forwards.
Yeah.
What we don't want is to have in your mind that you've got to get forwards, and as soon as you make a backswing, go forwards. You're going to feel like your backswing is pretty normal,
Yeah.
but then the movement on the way down is thinking belt buckle
Yeah.
and trying to push it over your
Yeah. So
left
elbow
foot.
down to my thigh.
Correct. Normal backswing and hold it. So you certainly shouldn't feel more weight in this leg.
No.
But then as you start down, you shift and shift and shift and shift. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very close.
A little bit heavy.
A tiny bit heavy, which is why I say close. It's perfectly
Yeah.
straight. Very good. Purple ones were the ones we started with. I mean, that
Yeah.
one there is literally landed on the centre line. But you can see you've got one that's right. Here we've started to see that pattern shift a little bit. So go on then, give this one what you feel is kind of full speed. Just more shift, more shift, more shift. That might be the best one of it.
Yeah.
That recipe now is working beautifully for you. Path 3 right.
Try.
Okay, if I can just jump on. I'm just going to give you a little drill. You'll have probably seen this one done loads of times, but it's really, really good. Just take a setup, and then all you're going to do from there is you're going to take your lead foot and just pop it back here. Because we want you to shift. Every golfer shifts. Average is about 6 to 8 inches.
Yeah.
But it's no good if that shift is super late, but equally it's no good if it's super early. So this is more, not so much working on the movement, but more the timing of it. So what I should be able to do is make a backswing, and as I get to what I feel is kind of half to 3/4 into my backswing, I then make my step. But the step is a whole body movement. So it's not a step that way, it's a whole body movement where you feel like you're putting your whole body weight into that foot. The ideal scenario is that if we could measure your weight or your pressure, through impact it's not moving. So what I mean by that is we go back, we plant, and then it's pretty stable as we turn through. What we don't want is that weight moving as we're hitting it. Backswing, step, and you go through. But I say it's not so much working on the movement, it's more the timing.
Yeah.
Back, and then when you get to what you feel is, half to 3/4, you step, so your weight's already there,
Yep.
and then it just stabilises as you swing through. It's a bit late that time.
Yeah.
So step earlier, still a bit late. Okay, so backswing, step, better. Pressure through the leg. There you go, that's better. As soon as you start swinging back, step across. Beautiful, great. There. That's good?
That was much better.
Yeah, nice shot.